Stad in Haag. Radio Stad in Haag. Iventi d'Azzurro, il Lava Italo Disco.
Shanghai.
If we are heading for the Far East, why not first have a stop in Shanghai? Hello everybody, good evening and welcome to this wonderful special of Iventi d'Azzurro. Tonight we have something to do. We have some Eurobeat to play for you. But first, of course, not to frighten too much of the listeners who are used to have the Italo disco sounds, we have a lot of old Italo classics, the golden sound from Italy. And, well, I'm glad that a lot of you are present in the live chat already. I've seen also Mr. Roberto Festari, Nick. I'm so glad. But, of course, there will be more. Even Phil from Canada to Austin will be with us. And more nearby, we have a co-host in the studio at the moment. I'm very happy to have Jimmy Tork present here. He's going to help me out with the Eurobeat because I have the 90s selected on vinyl, but he is the specialist in the CDs and sometimes also digital. But today and tonight we have the CDs. Some of them even unpacked, still in the Marcello fan. And you have seen the lovely Kim. She is behind the kitchen bar here at the radio. And Kim is married to Jody. Neo Dash next to her. And it's very special that he, at the moment, he's now streaming his own show also. So it's like a combination. It's what we could have said like before. It's like a giant bubble box. We have a lot of people now connected with this radio show. And of course, we have Michiel to rely on all the technical stuff. We have some greetings from artists. And we have also the intention to search for the Skype connection with Alessandra Gatti, aka Domino, and so much more. Because also she sang as Linda Martin on Flia Records, and we're going to play that one as well for you. So now and then we have an eye wink to the Eurobeat special, and we intend to start with the Eurobeat at 10:30 here at this European summertime. So first of all, you have to reckon the golden oldie sound first, because also some people have been celebrating his or her birthday, and today even we have the ones by Scotch and Ken Laszlo. So, of course, you may rely on us to have the vinyls also ready for those people. So, Marcello, it's better not to talk too long and have a go with the vinyls. So, let's go if Michiel is ready. Nearly ready. Nearly ready. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's ready. Okay, let's go for the guy who wrote the song, composed the song, and sang the song. But not under his own name, because it was fashionable, of course, to have an artistic name in the 80s. And he did. The Fashion Girl was sung by Jimmy McFoy, and it was a beautiful name, Larry Day. Well, in fact, we have our own fashion girl here now at the bar, Kimberly.
Talking about fashion, girl, a princess of light and fire, love and fashion girl. A young boy was seized by her and felt in love with smiling lips, lovely smile, delicate face. She's a fashion girl. Hey, you girl, can't you see there's music in my heart? In your eyes, I just see that I'm your only one. Hey, you girl, can't you see there's music in my heart? Fashion girl of my dreams, the beauty of my life. No, she's in her dream, but they say she really exists. Like an angel, she fly on birds to bring her fashion dreams. Young boy was seized by her and felt in love with smiling lips, lovely smile, delicate face. She's a fashion girl. Hey, you girl, can't you see there's music in my heart? In your eyes.
Ja, we hebben de hoofdtelefoon geruild. We have changed our headphones, so that's why I was not connected with me, myself, and the rest of the world. Oh, how funny it is. And I didn't have any alcohol, because they say if you pour the alcohol with this heat inside your body, you're going to sweat like an animal. So I'm just drinking water. Just plain, still water. Oh, Marcello. Okay, so we are heading now for a wonderful special tonight, I told you. And I also promised to pay attention to the birthdays of this week, but also this day in particular, because, well, if you listen to this, it's well known to everybody. And even in Italia, and the most of the Italian songs were made for the export, but this one is well known also in Italia also. So when he's performing, Vince Lanzini, he is the big man on stage. And I play this one also with an extra motive, because you have seen me showing the picture disc. So the disco band picture disc is a repress by Blanco y Negro in Spain. And I like it to see this one on the turntable. What a wonderful project it has been and still is, the disco band. And Vince Lanzini having his birthday today, and the whole of Italy is suffering under heat and drought, much more worse than we have in Holland at the moment. And of course it's worse also in France and Spain and Portugal. But the drought is so severe in Italy. Even the Fiume Po, the river, is nearly dry. And I have seen the lawn in the little garden of Vince Lanzini. Well, it isn't green anymore. It's brown. So, and this is the other guy who's having his birthday today. This is Gianni Corraini, Ken Laszlo, also very keen and good friend of the Italo family. And this is being proud, because dancing together is the motto that we all have. Ken Laszlo.
Hola, soy DJ Salvo de Disco Dial 80 Radio. Quiero enviar un gran saludo a todos los integrantes de Radio Stad en Haag y felicitarlos por su 40 aniversario. Un saludo también a mi amigo Marcello D'Azurro y a los oyentes de su excelente programa. Desde Jujuy, Argentina, un abrazo cordial a los fanáticos de la música del Italo Dance de todo el mundo. Y que pasen un feliz Día del Amigo. Chao.
Hey guy, are you happy? I am Ken Laszlo, Radio Stad Den Haag.
It still is something wonderful to play this track, and with a big hello also to our friends that we have in Argentina from Disco Dial 80 and DJ Salvo. Well, we are going now to enter the zone of also good friendship with a beautiful lady. You remember also with some television series, The Beautiful Lady. When the Italians are speaking the English language, it's sometimes very funny. But we have a beautiful one to play for you. And, well, it's one of the favorite friends that we have. And Jimmy, you know what I'm talking about. What was your first acquaintance with Domino, with Alessandra Gatti?
Man, this is 25 years ago. I don't know. It's been too long. I think it's Mickey Mouse March, something like that. Tora, tora, tora.
Oh, that was very famous for her.
Yes.
For sure, yeah. But don't be afraid. We're not going to start already with the Eurobeat and that you missed a lot of things. But this is just to warm things up, and we prepare the things that we wanted to do, also including Domino. But so you remember her also in the ABC time in the 90s with when she was very huge in Japan. They asked her, and of course Giancarlo, Dave Rogers, for this Disney thing, the project to make that great, and they were really successful.
Yeah.
So it's been a wonderful thing, and we're going to ask her, of course, live. That's why I'm selecting now this kind of little chit-chat with Jimmy, but also with the song. I'm going to start the vinyl now. Don't be shocked, it's already in ABC, but it's very pleasant to listen to, because this is something from the beginning, from 91, and it has been the second single ever, because the first one she did was for Disco Magic, the Fever song in 89, but she had this contract with Lombardoni, so she couldn't be with the very first song on ABC. This is number 17 on the vinyl of ABC. And it has been great, of course, to have seen the birth of the label up till still now, because it's the music is still going strong, and maybe not with a million sellers like they have done in the 90s, but still it's pleasant, it's nice, and the friendship that we all have built up is still there. The proof? We have Jody here, Neodash, we have Kim, we have Jimmy. So this is all because of the Eurobeat, and it's wonderful. So remember that we have started something all together with Italians, but never forget, in Holland, the Shima Sounds has been great and huge and wonderful to attend to. But this is the woman. This is Domino, Fall in Love. So if you want to see her live via Skype, hang on, because she will be there with us. And of course, we can ask her about the previous things she's done, and of course, what she's doing now today, and what her musical life is all about, and well, etc., etc., etc. But of course, we all talk about now of Alessandra Gatti, aka Domino. And well, I have a Flea also selected as Linda Martin, and that's also Domino. So be prepared, there's coming up more. And also we have a wonderful lady. We have the premiere, the world premiere also of the new single by Annalie Gordon, Annalie, and the voice of many, many artists. We have this opportunity to play that one for you just in a few moments. But first, we go to something very special, and I'm very happy to be able to play another beautiful vinyl now, which is in the old school. Everybody knows Maschio. Everybody knows the Wolof Horse. But this is new on Lumix Records and Lusso Records, to be more exact. Lumix is the code, number 23. And I'm still having this respect for Ferrato, for Ferry, because, you know, if we talk about Mention, you talk about Ferry, and of course Jos Paganini. But this is the project that Fer has realized with the Italians on the DID record label. So this is the new Maschio, and it's called Pecos. were speaking about classic golden sound made in Italy. Well, this is it. And listen. Wow. I'm floating on a wave of this beautiful melody. I have this goosebumps. Yeah, I brividi.
Hoe kan het nou met deze temperatuur, hè?
Yeah. It's true, it's true. That's what the song can do. Maschio, remember that one? Lusso Records and number 23 if you want to look for that on the catalog. Or you have to wait just for 1 week before you go to Discos Records in Strijen, Fort de Kreek, because he has still Lusso Records.
Daar ben je geweest, hè?
In the store. Yeah, it's really wonderful. It's so good to be there. First, we're going to play some new stuff now because we have the world premiere of the new Annalie. And then we go back to Fort de Kreek, his shop, because I want to tell you something also. And I bought some vinyls, including Madeleine Kane, regarding 40 years of Radio Stad Den Haag.
Which one of Madeleine Kane?
Playing for Time, but this is a special disco version.
Okay.
Very long, extended. So that's a beautiful one. So whatever we can say about the new Annalie. Well, composed by, amongst others, the people behind the team of the EurodanceVibes.com. And Mark Hoogkamer is always involved. Edwin Horenweg is involved. And of course, who else? Annalie Gordon. She is the one. She had sang so many things in the past for other artists, and the most famous one, of course, everybody knows now. It's not a secret anymore, of Wickfield, but it's still a bit, well, special, peculiar to speak about it loud. But nevertheless, it's none of our business at the moment. It's better to look forward and to have the new single now ready to play. And we are the very first ones here at Radio Stad Den Haag to have this single. Maybe you can watch. I'm not sure if you can see it. Of course, the CD single cover is not so huge, not so grand. But you can see Annalie here, and she has a wonderful picture, a wonderful pose with her closed eyes. And I think that's funny and also artistic, because Look at Me is the title of the track. So I'm really sure, I'm convinced that you will appreciate the new song, and that's why we have some shout-outs and jingles in between, because it's too new. It's coming out just at the end of the month. So here she is, Look at Me. Here is Annalie.
Radio Stad Den Haag, dit zomer.
Iventi Razzurro.
There's a question in your eyes.
is that you have been part of the world premiere of this new single by Annalie. Look at me. Well, look at me. I'm so enthusiastic. I have still I'm trembling all over because of this beautiful melody. And you've listened, by the way, to the remark, the 80s touch. He's capable of doing beautiful things in pop and dance music world. And of course, being so close to Annalie, it's a wonderful cooperation. And this is between, well, to be honest, Belgium and Italy. Because Mark is a Dutch guy, but he's living in Antwerp. So that's why it's a Belgian-Italian connection for the singles out on the eurodancevibe.com. So go to the website and, inform yourself about all. I told you I have been in the Discos record shop finally because, it's not something that you do just in 5 minutes. You have to travel by car to the little village called Stad. And there's this record shop by Fort de Kreek. And it's a wonderful initiative and so much records. And if you've seen the pictures on Facebook, for example, you see that it's a beautiful, really clean, so very nice shop to be. And there is not only Italo Disco, there's a lot of Italo Disco, really. Also the newer stuff by Iventi Records or Lusso Records, I told you. But also there is American Disco, there is funk, there is the dance out of the era of the 90s, for example. You can have a lot of choices to buy your vinyl. And, well, this is really Fort. If you are there, you can have a coffee or a cool drink. It's really being very, very pleasant to be there. Well, I was looking not only with the Italo Disco, of course, from A till Z. I can't resist it, of course. I was there also for some disco things. And you know, Giorgio Moroder is an Italian guy, but of course in the USA, much more famous. And also, to be honest, the first ones always recorded in Munich, in Germany. But I still feel the link with the dance music, with an Italian touch, so to speak. And 40 years of this radio station, 40 years of Radio Stad en Haag, for me is also Giorgio Moroder. And with Madeleine Kane, I was so pleased when the first single in this cooperation with Giorgio was You Can. I was so happy also with this one, the Playing for Time. And with my, found pleasure of the maxi single, the extended version of that song, I was a happy child. I was so happy in that Discos Records. So they are now on holiday. For 1 week they're closed, but at the end of July they're open again. So maybe you can take a look and, you feel welcomed for sure. Well, of course, I told you, I have to be short. This is the extended version and for celebrating 40 years of Radio Stad en Haag. And remember, there's a party going on. The preparation will be tomorrow. They will prepare here a little meeting with the staff of the radio to prepare 17th of September. There, of course, will be a radio all over the day, spread over all the day with the famous or less famous DJs of the era. But also in the evening, there are DJs in Theater Naaldwijk. That's in the western part of Holland. And it's free entrance, so €0 to come inside. And you have a wonderful evening to chat around, to have a little drink, and to see Sergi Elias, Gustav, Bertien Bom, and Eric Benjamin. I hope that he will still be there, that he said he would be. So there are really good names to watch and to listen to the DJs with the playing wonderful sounds. And maybe this one, who knows? Maybe Bentley Kane will be there to play for you. I will be pleased for sure. And I hope you will be as well, listening now to the song here at Radio Stad en Haag. My name is Marcello. We have Michiel, we have Jimmy, we have Kim, we have Jody. And well, in short, we have a little pizza. Let's hope that the pizza will arrive. And hang on for the Eurobeat special with live on Skype, Alessandra Gatti, aka Domino. beautiful things to happen.
Only playing for time.
I never get bored with this one. Playing for time. And we are playing for fun and for friendship. You know, we feel connected with you out there. I have to correct something because Gwen was very keen on saying, Marcello, take care, because Sergei isn't in the lineup of the DJs of the night of the 17th. I was too enthusiastic and hoping that he may be there, but still, of course, it's not very fair to the other ones if there's, too much of a crowd of DJs, and him coming from Barcelona would be very, nasty to push him to the end in the nighttime. So I'm sorry for that. I was too fast, but there will be other good names as DJs. And I mentioned, of course, Eric Benjamin, and I mentioned already Gustav Bertin Bom. So you will be treated with beautiful names, and be prepared. And I think after tomorrow night, when there is this little meeting planned for this celebration, free entrance party in theater, you will hear more. And of course, via Facebook, you can read a lot of news each and every time when Gwen posts something for Radio Stad Den Haag. And also I've seen that the PTB, Paul Thompson Bernard, is also sharing the messages of Radio Stad Den Haag. I think it's very, very kind. It's very, very nice of him to do so. So, this was the extended version of the Playing for Time, and I didn't have that one in my collection so far, so I bought it with Discos Records, and I hope you will visit the shop as soon as you can, also like I did. Well, this is, not really the Eurobeat as you maybe could expect in the higher BPM, but to be honest, this was the start of the name of a Eurobeat label, but Bob Lilly was just a really good seller in the western part of Holland with rhythm import, so to speak. In 91 already, this was made by Favarin of Luciano, and they made quite a few records also in cooperation with Marcello Catalano. But Call My Name is the one who went famous for us all, and it's come to us in April of 91 under the name of Eurobeat label. this one. I hope you do as well. Bob Lilly and Call My Name. And remember, this has been the Eurobeat label number two. I hope I can indulge myself. I really want to indulge myself with the song that I really liked and still like. I can always have a pleasure of having this one on the turntable, or when I listen to another radio show and they have scheduled this one in, I really do my best not to jump and dance around my room or wherever I are, because it's such a beautiful one. And I'm talking about this one. Of course, it could have been just the same as a memory record or a plexiglass, or maybe even a digital recording, but recorded in a Harlequin record studio in Mantova. Also a little bit of a connection with Domino, eh? Giancarlo Pasquini, Aleph, Dave Rogers. But this is Degama, of course, with the Sexual Fever.
Tell me how it
had a glance in the live chat, and I have seen that people like this track. Of course, it's always nice to have this one scheduled for the radio show. Ezio Danazzi was the guy who supposed to be on stage as De Gama, and he was in the early days also featuring Ken Laszlo on stage in France. But Gianni Corraini discovered that he was so huge in France that he could better do it himself, and Ezio went for De Gama. I go to not only Georgios Manikoutis, but there are more people here who like the dance made in Italy. And MTJ, the Missing You, is such a beautiful track. I have this. Yeah, I have this inside of me that the power is in floating, is expiring also. It's really something very, very special. On the Back and Fall record label. Listen to this, oh my God. Speaking about having energy, well, in the year 2002 was this one released, and the Made in Italy sound. Yes, it is. Missing You. MTJ with the energy. I expected it because I have seen in the live chat that people like that one. With agrees to Georgios Manikoutis. He's at work. He can't write something down. Well, not too often in the live chat, but he's there. He's listening to the show. So, Kalispera, Georgios Malikoutis, not only for him, because I saw also, for example, Speedy and Sander liking the energy in this track. MTJ, Missing You, and we have played the B-side for you. I want to do something cultural at the moment, because in 2021 there supposed to be something special in the cinemas around the world regarding the beautiful paint work by Raphael in Italy, of course. And it started as an exhibition in 2020 in Italy, but of course, due to COVID-19, they had to cancel everything. The museum, was closed, so you couldn't see the beautiful artwork, all the artwork collected to show to the audience, to the people of Raphael. And they decided to do it now in honor of this wonderful artist again, but you have to go to the cinema and just inform yourself on the internet, because I think it's still possible to see something, and otherwise you go to the YouTube channel and find your way through the information like I did. I want to show you just in, I think it's 1 minute or so, something about this wonderful artist, this beautiful artwork by Raphael, and then we go to the final back again. So here it is, Raphael Revealed. Well, I didn't say too much, did I? Such a beautiful thing to see. So watch that on the YouTube channel. Find your way on the internet for Raphael Revealed, because that's Italy as well. It's culture, it's art, it's history. Well, I told you, sometimes you can say that Italy is a museum in the open air in total. And I want to, express my love for that wonderful country, but first of all for the people in it. And I did with this one also. This is Vox Populi, I'm So Bad.
Without this
enjoying the pizza. Well, I told you Italy is not only art, it's also fashion, beautiful cars, beautiful ladies. Yeah, Christopher. Hello is again here with the good morning, etc., etc. Oh my gosh, but the pizza is really great, I can tell you. Believe me. This is also referring again to Aleph, Giancarlo Pasquini. My God, what did this man in the past and still is doing now? This is in cooperation with Federico Di Bonaventura. Fred Ventura, he created this song with Stefano Comazzi, but Aleph produced this song. Do you remember this one? It's under the name of Sissy Brown, but if you listen very carefully, you can hear Virginelle singing. So, now you know a little bit about the history of this one. One of the early Eurobeats, maybe, 1990, and on the Technology record label by Severo Lombardoni. Sissy Brown, called Do It.
It's a feeling coming straight from the heart.
honestly, did you remember this one? And I love it. It's really the Aleph sound, but in the wonderful melody created by Federico di Bonaventura, Fred Ventura. 5 minutes to go, then we really kick off with the Eurobeat sound. But don't worry, it's in the style also of this one that you just listened to, Tissy Brown. But first we have some real 80s stuff to go. Do you remember Ray Massara, the DJ for Money? 1985 it has been on the Tanga record label. Tanga number 011. And I play for you now the Italian version, but because in the internet, of course, it's easy to find the English version, the DJ for Money. But I thought it could be appropriate tonight also to play the Italian version tonight. Stay with us. Here's Ray Massara. function every time when I'm having a pizza in my mouth. I need to go back to the microphone. Stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so bad. Vox Populi, but this is I'm So Stupid, made by Marcello. The DJ for Money, but in the Italian version, you listened to that one on the Tanga record label. Ray Massara was the performing artist. And this one, of course, you should know.
I lost my heart in the blue eyes. Please don't ask me why. Anytime you feel down, I'll be there for you.
We use this one as a crossover. You have to step with us into the Eurobeat world. And this one is, or the last one of the previous 1.5 hour of the Italo Disco sound with some dance in it. But could be also the first one in the Eurobeat zone, co-hosted by Jimmy. We have some wonderful tracks of Vibration record label, Flea Records, Asia Records, Delta, Time Records. So many labels of the 90s we have. So be prepared for some beautiful actions and beautiful sounds. And also including the new stuff brought to us by Jimmy. But here he is. Hold on, Danny Keith.
Waiting for a new day. Now the game is over, baby, now. You and me together. It's getting harder tonight. I lost my heart in the blue eyes. Please don't ask me why. Anytime you feel down, I'll be there for you. Hold on, not far away.
The birthday guy of today, Ken Laszlo, singing. He was a freelancer. I think he still is. Under the name of Danny Keith for Time Records. And the guy working for the studio as a technician has long years been Laurent Gelmetti, and you will hear and see him later on also in this show. We have some very, very peculiar things and special things prepared, Jimmy and I. So I hope you will be entertained and will be happy. First of all, tradition is also to take a look at the birthdays, because I know that some of the people listening and viewing the show are really taking care of who's been having the birthday and who is not. Well, the 12th of July, you remember Julius Caesar, but Fabio Margutti, also from Scotch, was having his birthday on the 12th. The 13th was Stuart Reid, Rob Beaver, old radio man, music man, Il Russe, and Frits Oswald, remember High Fashion. Ricardo van den Ende, he's a really good guy in het Westland and having a racing circuit, amongst others. The 15th of July, Luis Enrique Herrera Padron, he was having his birthday. He was in 2016 also in Milano for the party. And Alessio Amodeo. The 16th of July was the birthday of Fred Ventura, I told you, and Carlo Oliva. Manuel Rios Herrera was having his birthday also, and Yvette Kleinveld.
And my good friend Julia from Italy is also a Eurobeat fan.
Okay, auguri. Happy birthday to these people.
Julia.
The 17th, yesterday, Paola Peroni, Efix Dorati, and Neil Cornet. I'm not sure if Neil Cornet is now listening to the show, but he was a Deshima Sound visitor.
Deshima Sounds a lot.
So I hope that he will still be able to listen to tonight the show live, or maybe later on via YouTube or Mixcloud. Well, today I told you Ken Laszlo and Vince Lancini, but also Céline Ameux was having her birthday, and Vincent van den Berg. And well, congratulations all of you, because you are loyal fans and friends of the radio and the music. So that's why we never forget these kind of friendships that we have. Also, referring to friendship, well, Jimmy,
hello.
welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. And of course, Deshima Sounds still present, Jody Neodash and Kimberly, one of the most beautiful dancers that we have ever seen. And also, well, featuring in a video clip created by Dave Rogers. Remember that we were in Delft all together for the shoot of that video. But nevertheless, Jimmy, you are going to co-host tonight for this wonderful event that we have, a special of the Eurobeat. We promised each other for so many months already. We're going to do it.
And then it was work, and then it was other things, and now it's like, okay, let's just do it.
Let's do it. The Sissy Brown title, let's do it, yeah. Welcome again, and of course you have made, you have prepared the newer sounds. I'm not sure if I'm referring only to this year, last year, or maybe 2 years ago.
I tried to go to last 2 years, actually.
Okay, because I have selected the vinyl, that's my department, so to speak.
That's more than 2 years ago, right?
90s. I was partly there in the studio recording those tracks, not all, of course, but I was there present with a lot of recordings, or I was there when they were prepared, and I've seen them, I've seen the tapes, I've seen the originals, etc., etc. So we can have some memories, some shared things, also referring to Alessandra Gatti. She's going to be with us live via Skype. Well, we stayed in her home. We were invited to stay there with Giancarlo and Domino in the early days, recording Energy Boys, etc., etc. So that's why it's very, very nice to have her just in what it is, 20 minutes time, or maybe less, to have her here. And well, we can talk about the things that is, well, you know, part of her life. It's not only music, of course, in her life, but it's a big part of her life.
It's a big part, of course.
So, Jimmy, we have asked our friends to leave some greetings, etc. And, of course, the Stefano Castagna production team is really something special. They created something really, really, really extraordinary for us. And you have it already there,
it's lined up.
ready, as an opener of the Eurobeat section officially. And after that, you're going to play Pamsi.
A Pamsi song.
Why have you chosen for Pamsi?
Yeah, it's our wedding song. I had my marriage like 2 months ago.
Yes.
And this song is actually about me and Febru, who's in the chat, superhero wife.
Yeah.
They made this song about us, and this is just a good memory for us.
Then I'm really happy that I asked you to open up with
this was our opening dance.
Well,
and during the dance, there's a power routine to it. Both New Dash and Kim, somewhere over there. They also participated in the opening dance doing the para.
So it's a double opening act at the moment. So you're going to listen to the greetings to you all by the Stefano Castagna production team, also including, of course, Evelina Somenzi. And then you're going to listen to the song sung by Pamsi. Go ahead.
Ciao Eurobeaters, we are Stefano Castagna and
Evelina Somenzi
from SCP.
And you are listening to our favorite Eurobeat DJs in the world.
Our dear friends, DJ Marcello d'Azzurro and Super Euro Jimmy. Please stay tuned and share our music.
Keep happy in the energy flow of Eurobeat. You'll never lose that magic feeling tonight with Marcello and Jimmy.
Enjoy!
Stay safe.
Dancing together, not alone. Sound energy.
by Pamsy. And you have seen Kimberly, she can't resist having her own versions of the Para Para. And Jimmy would be the DJ. You heard her singing that. And all because of his marriage to Febru Renate. If you want to look for her on Facebook, you have to look that way to the lovely wife. And remember, she was also here in the studio. Well, now a long time ago already, but the three girls were having their steps to have this wonderful atmosphere of the Eurobeat scene. And, well, auguri again, congratulations for your marriage.
Thank you.
With this kind of music. I can see your dance.
No, that was not me dancing, actually.
Oh.
No.
I was hoping for.
No. I was the DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that was not just in a song, but you were...
We actually did a Eurobeat DJ set. Yes.
Okay. Well, enjoying my last pieces of pizza, we are going to go to Puerto Rico. Listen to this.
I love Puerto Rico.
And who is this? Of course, this is the singer, Chris.
I love Puerto Rico.
And she was very, very famous in Puerto Rico. Maybe you didn't expect Italo Disco to be famous over there, but it has been true, and she still is a famous person in Puerto Rico. So that's why I think it's very nice to play this one on the FCF, Farina Crivelente Fadinger label. Number 12 it has been, and 91 was the year of the release, and the vinyl is still something special to play for you. So I Love PR stands for I Love Puerto Rico. Here is Chris. Made by Farina Crivelente and Fadinger, Florian Fadinger. He's in heaven, so there's only FG at the moment. But this was Chris with I Love Puerto Rico. And we have the connection with Italy. We promised to be in time, because otherwise it would be maybe unpolite and too late. But, well, there is a wonderful, beautiful friend. You can see her at the moment. Here is Alessandra Gatti. Domino! Ciao! Come stai? I can't hear you. Oh, the sound was a little bit far away, but can you hear me, Mirka?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we speak in English or in Italian?
But maybe a little in English.
Yeah. and some words in Italian.
Okay. I'm so happy to be here with you.
Yeah.
And usually this time for me is for sleeping. Because I'm old girl.
Beautiful girls need to have their good night's sleep to remain beautiful. Well, I'm very.
Marcello is too important for me.
Yeah, of course. Well,
I'm here for you, for Jimmy, for February, for everyone.
Yeah, and we have Jody here, we have Kimberly. So we are with the Eurobeat selection in the radio studio. First of all, I need to say something also to Massimo Martelli, because when people could understand Italian, they have probably seen the interview with Massimo, and I thought you were great. And thank you for all the things that you shared with the fans in that interview as well. So, auguri.
Grazie.
Yeah, and of course, we are such good friends. Sometimes it's difficult maybe to imagine what other people would like to know about you, because I can fill in a lot of gaps maybe, but I will not do it, because I think it's wonderful if you can describe something. So if we go back in the history, because you told in Italian to Massimo some of the beginning of the era of when you started to sing. Can you also, to the listeners of the radio now and the viewers of the radio, just in short, saying something, what was the first thing that you recorded for the dance or the disco music?
Okay, it's difficult for me in English, I'm sorry, but I learn English from Japanese people. Then I don't have a grammar, and then I'm so shy. May I speak in Italian?
Yes.
For the important...
And traduco.
Okay. No, I understand, but can I answer in Italian?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Ok. Allora, la mia prima canzone è stata, il mio primo disco è stato Fever.
Mm-hmm.
Il mio pigmaglione, lo sapete tutti, è stato Giancarlo. Io senza di lui sarei ancora la cantante che canta in chiesa, forse. Io ho iniziato a cantare in the church.
Mm-hmm.
E con Massimo ho dimenticato di dire, e mi dispiace e me ne scuso, che il primo concerto che io ho fatto è stato a Den Haag, proprio lì e non era previsto. Io accompagnavo Giancarlo per una serata, mi ricordo c'era anche Savage.
Sì.
E hai detto, dai, sali sul palco e canta Fever. Ma era appena uscito Fever e io mi vergognavo tanto, ma poi l'ho fatto perché era più forte di me, insomma mi sentivo anche molto importante, no, per questa cosa, e di questo ti ringrazierò per tutta la vita. E non so per quale motivo ho dimenticato di dirlo ed è stata la cosa più importante che ho fatto, cioè la prima in assoluto, no? La prima serata.
Okay. Traduco. She said, well, of course, she started, as many singers started in church singing, but when she met Giancarlo, she was, of course, under the spell of doing more in the music field, and Giancarlo was already preparing some things with his band, with Manzi and Bellini. So it was for her the first single ever recording, Fever, and that was the one with Disco Magic. But she said in the interview something about also performing in Den Haag. in Holland. And I was very proud, of course, that she mentioned just something in the interview with Massimo Martelli, that there was a guy, Marcel van den Belt, Marcello d'Azzurro, who made a phone call to Italy. Please come with Giancarlo. Please go with Giancarlo. So in the end, to make a long story short, on stage we had Savage, we had Ken Laszlo, we had Aleph, Giancarlo, and we had Domino. For the first time, she performed on stage because we begged her, please sing the Fever song. So in the very beautiful black dress, I remember the black dress, she was on stage and she was wonderful. You did a good job. You were a bit afraid, but you were wonderful. Grazie for that really sharing good memory, Alessandra, really.
Yes, very good memory. Yes.
And then, of course, there was the birth of the ABC record label. And if I'm correct, but you can say something about it. A stands for Alberto, Beat, Contini, right?
Yes.
ABC.
Yes.
That's not like this. And he was working already at the desk in Disco Magic, so he was very near to the fire, so to speak, to prepare a label, prepare pressing vinyl. And so there was this combination starting with the free Dave Rogers, the beginning of the name Dave Rogers, because, you know, Giancarlo was dependent on other people. He wanted to be free to start his own label, right?
Yes, and it's right.
What was your influence on that label? Because we know that you appeared, of course, with your songs under different names also on ABC, but behind the scenes, I remember you were in the studio also. Did you do things for the catalog, maybe some administration for the label? What was your concern with the label?
I do. Io facevo tutto.
Sì, in italiano.
Ok, io facevo tutto, ero molto gasata, cercavo di tenere, di dare forza, no? A Valentino e a Giancarlo, li spronavo a non mollare e poi facevo un po' di tutto, per cui se dovevo cantare la traccia, cantavo la traccia, se dovevo fare il background vocal, facevo il background vocal, cioè facevo di tutto, seguivo un po' i contratti editoriali, anche se poi ha sempre fatto tutto Contini per quanto riguarda la parte editoriale. Io catalogavo, facevo le fatture e quando capitava facevo un po' di tutto, diciamo.
Okay.
Ecco.
Traduco. She did so many things behind the scenes. She was, of course, some with the backing vocals, with the administration, with the things to pay, or the CIA, all the things, administration behind the scenes necessary to have the label to work in a studio. She did it. She was so full of energy to make it to a success. And of course, in the cooperation for this thing with Giancarlo, also present in the studio, I remember Gino Carilla. I remember, of course, Alberto Contini. He went by train from Milano to Mantova by train. And there was indeed energy. Sandro Oliva also in the studio.
Yes.
And later on also Andrea Leonardi. And there was this bunch of people creating beautiful music. I have now Jimmy here, and he has prepared also the song, because I think it's nice to have now a little bit of music. The Japanese thing, I think not so old. I think, Jimmy, it's 1 year ago, 2 years ago.
No, like a few months ago.
A few months ago.
It's like your most recent single about Mickey Mouse?
That one. Okay. So, Alessandra, Jimmy, he wanted to present to the listeners one of the newest things that you have done. Can you say something about that song, about Mickey Mouse?
The Bad Boy.
The bad boy.
Mickey Mouse Bad Boy,
Yes.
or Mickey Mouse from...
No, the new one.
the new one.
Yes.
Mickey Mouse Bad Boys is new. idea
parentheses.
from Dave Rogers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He write and I sing.
Okay. Okay, let's go to listen to that song and we go back to you as soon as the song has finished, okay?
Okay.
Here is Mickey, the bad boy.
Mickey Mouse, a bad boy.
energy.
Hi.
Alessandra, was this a request from Japan to do something with Mickey Mouse once again? Or was it just an idea that you and Giancarlo had in Italy? Okay, let's do something with Mickey Mouse one more time.
No, it's just an idea from Dave and Federico.
Oh, okay. Not to forget Federico, because we were just having this little discussion here. Of course, we could ask you 1,000 things, but I think most important is because I'm really proud that I was in the beginning already when Federico was born. Already there, and now he's a grown up and he's a famous artist. Caio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Caio.
You can be proud. You can be very, very proud. Take care. Yeah, that's him.
Back then he was cute, right?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Now he's an artist. That was a cute little guy. So Federico is also now. I saw pictures of him with Giancarlo on stage. He is now sometimes performing and touring. What is the future now for you? Because you are in your blood, in sangue. You are a singer. You have the music in your life. You have, I think, no other things more important than music, right? So,
Yes.
what do you expect? Is there still a future in the Super Eurobeat or the Eurobeat scene, or is there some other things that you want to touch, that you want to do, that you want to achieve? Is there something extra maybe, or Eurobeat? That's it.
We have some project with the Eurobeat song, but not the classical Eurobeat. I can't explain because it's a big prize.
It's not. It's not. Oh, is it new?
Big surprise.
That's new. That's new. Okay, I respect it, of course.
The music is in my life, and then I would like to go with this kind of thing in my life.
And is it something because you were and still are a famous singer in Japan? Is it still also in the future more directed to Japan, or is it because of internet now for all over the world? Because there is one big friend of you in Canada, Phil Austin.
He's listening at the moment.
Yes, my life is super free. You're the best in the world.
Yeah, he's dedicated to you. But is there something to say about? Is it still Japan numero uno, or is it now all over the world?
All of the world.
Okay, better.
I love Japanese people. Japan is in my heart.
Yes.
But I think that my music is for all of the world.
Yeah, I think so.
The new project.
Alessandra, is there something that you want to ask to us? Something, c'è qualcosa di chiedere a me, di chiedere a Jimmy, o c'è qualcosa che vuoi sapere?
No, di voi? Io so tutto di voi.
No, because usually it's one way from the studio to you, but maybe there's something that you want to know about us here in the studio.
Yeah. Voglio sapere se state facendo dei pezzi nuovi voi, perché anche tu sei un cantante.
Ah sì, eh? C'è sempre la voglia di
l'anima anche tu, come me.
Sì. Uguale.
Hai quel
Yeah. Maybe also it's wise not to reveal too much, but there is always still the voglia, the need to do something with the music. Of course, we have Iventi Records, we have the labels, and one of those is dedicated to the more higher BPM, the energy level, it's called. But there is still a corner, un angolo nel mio cuore, there's a little corner in my heart that still wanted to do something like the Mark B, you remember, or the Energy Boys.
Yeah.
That's what we want to do, because for people who do not know what I'm talking about, Energy Boys was a project recorded with me, Marcello, and Eddie Pareggio and Danny Silenzio in the studio with Dave and Alessandra. We were in the studio together with Alberto Contini, and we were recording these energy songs for the ABC record label. And I remember in Mantova, in the Harlequin, when we did a song and the Japanese wanted to be more like Dead or Alive. The Heart and Body song, The Heart and Body. And that was very difficult to sing. And I needed the grappa. I'm not a fan of grappa, but I needed the grappa to save to save my voice. But it has been wonderful. And maybe, who knows, Alessandra, who knows, we can make a combination again in future to make a new project of those songs, or maybe writing together something new, because I would love to.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Okay, I'm going.
I would like to know something about Jimmy.
Okay,
What
okay.
can you do?
Sorry, you didn't hear you.
What can you do?
What can I do? I can do anything.
Why?
Why not?
Oh, for in the music, she means
in the
maybe
music.
in music. Maybe
Yes.
writing a song.
No, I don't.
You write song?
No, I do not write songs. I only DJ songs. I only play songs.
Only DJ.
I'm happy to listen to the songs as well.
Very.
Or otherwise, Alessandra, I will make a connection with him, maybe in a new project, that we need him to be part of the new project.
Yes.
And I can also do video clips. And
Ah.
I'm sure you still remember what we did.
Yes.
It was never released, but
Yeah,
But
but
it's a video.
yeah.
so much fun.
Okay, not to end this little interview without saying something about the past, because I remember you mentioned also in the interview with Massimo the song that you made with Flea, with Tony Verona,
Yes.
Linda Martin.
Linda Martin.
Yes. So I thought, okay, search Flea. I watched my vinyls and I grabbed the Linda Martin with the flashback. That song. So I want to play that one if we finish like a flashback that you started also with the Flea before the ABC times. And speaking, of course, not only of the past, but you said something about the future with the upcoming project. I want to thank you, Alessandra, for being with us in the Skype. Grazie.
Thank you too. I love you.
Yeah, and we love you too. Alessandra, the people would remember Domino, but also very much Alessandra Gatti. Grazie, grazie di cuore.
Yeah.
Ciao! Ciao carissima, ciao.
Ciao.
has been wonderful, of course. And excuse me if sometimes maybe you have the impression that, we know each other very well. And of course, that's true. We are good friends. But yeah, that's the difficult thing maybe to interview your friend. But she's a dear. We love her very, very much. And of course, also remember the beginning of the show with the Stefano Castagna production team. And coming up also Laurent G. Newfield. Okay, I said something now before my turn. But this was a promise. Last week we had the slow version. This is the Music Fever Luca Pernici under the name of DJ Luke Penn for Time Records 1546.
Keep on moving, feel like living in paradise.
ciao. Un saluto a tutti gli amici di Iventi d'Azzurro, Marcello e ascoltate Italo Disco che fa bene alla salute. Ciao.
big surprise. Have you seen your screen? And otherwise, of course, you know this show, as usual, has been recorded. So from tomorrow afternoon onwards, you can review this one via YouTube or listen to it via Mixcloud. But if you are able to view, I'm not sure if you're at work or maybe at home, but if you have the possibility to review the show, you have seen a guy he did something very nice. He paid our listeners and me, myself, in the Radio Stad Den Haag here with Iventi d'Azzurro, the greetings. It has been Laurent Gelmetti. Laurent G. Newfield. He's a hero for so many of us, and I remember specifically also in the studio already for Time Records and Asia Records in the studio with Farida Clivalente. Then he moved for an exclusive job, of course, in the new Time studio in Brescia. And he's always been a modest, very nice guy. He couldn't be live tonight because he's at a concert now at the moment. So that's why he recorded his message, and we are very proud, isn't it, Jimmy? We were very proud that he did it, especially for tonight. Good old, well, not so old, Laurent G. Newfield. And, well, the song that you've listened to was for the Delta Music. So that's what we could play for you regarding to Laurent. But there is more. There are other people also have recorded some of greetings and information also to give away to the listeners and the viewers. And you know more about that because it's a mutual friend. We have this wonderful girl friend in Canada.
Yes, for a long time as well.
Yeah. Amanda.
I was thinking about this earlier when I drove here. I've known Amanda for, I think, 20 years already.
It's
that long already.
And she's looking like a girl. She's looking very well. You're not.
You can do it all
You're not
makeup.
looking old, but nevertheless, speaking about this wonderful girl, she's often in the live chat when she can because there's a time difference and she has to work, of course. So sometimes she can't be
right now. She's not
joining
here.
in, and so tonight she couldn't be in the live chat. Well, that's sad, but nevertheless, she's going to review the show for sure, and also is being with us, part of the show, Nick Vestari, and he is responsible creating songs together with Amanda, with Mandy Rem. And, well, I think if there's something more to say it, but maybe we can just start looking at what they have recorded
they
for
sent
us.
a really nice message with a extra message for everyone else.
Yeah, and then,
I just wanted to say that the song we're gonna play next was voted last year as the 6th best Eurobeat song ever.
And we played it here at the radio as well.
We're gonna play it just now in a bit. So if people knew the best of beats
we made some
charts, they know what song we're gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then they'll know anyway in a bit.
Yeah, we give some time, of course. We gave some time already to the bad man of Amanda and Rick Vestari. Just, I think it was 2 weeks ago when we mentioned this for the first time. And now we're going back in the time for the creating of the Eurobeat song. Let's make a Eurobeat song. But, well, better stop talking because we can view on the screen what she has to say about it, what Nick Vestari has to say about it, and then we're going to play that song. Okay, start the video, please.
Hi everyone, guys, it's Nick Vestari here. I was asking myself if you got Eurobeat. You got Eurobeat. Yes, I'm sure you do.
Hey guys, Mandy here, and I wanted to take a moment and say I love Eurobeat. And right now on Radio Stad Den Haag, Jimmy is spinning some of that non-stop beat of the Europeans, some of that Eurobeat. I hope you're enjoying it, and I come to you with an announcement. Every 2 weeks this summer, Nick Vestari and I, Hybrid Mix, as we are called as a duo, is releasing new Eurobeat tunes every 2 weeks. I hope you'll check them out, give them a listen, and let Nick and I know what you think of these new Eurobeat songs.
And a big shout out to Marcello, to Jimmy, and all the staff of Radio Stad and Haag. A big ciao from Nick Vestari.
Eurobeat is fun.
Let's make this song.
has been voted for as one of the best songs. And I think this is a wonderful and powerful version of that
this
song.
is the DJ Hiroki edit. He's a Japanese DJ playing in the clubs.
That would have been my question.
Yes.
Is it real Japanese or just somebody who's using a Japanese name?
Japanese remixer and a good friend as well, playing in all the big clubs.
But I think, because I like your t-shirt, by the way, compliments, Aguri for the t-shirt. I think I want to have that one as well.
I'll send you the link later. If you search for Eurobeat Forever, Eurobeat Forever clothing, I guess, on the internet, then you'll find it.
I will do so. But speaking of which, you are one of the, I think, important people of the community of the Eurobeat. Nothing to speak less about the Shima Sounds, Jody or Kimberly or whoever or Renate. But to be honest, Jimmy, you are an important person. How many people do you... reach when you have a post or when you show something?
I have no idea. I just post it everywhere.
You can't tell. You can't tell.
No.
Is it a big community now, or is it a small community?
The community is growing a lot. Like the last 2-3 years, it's been exploding with a lot of new, younger fans. Like early today, when Michiel was doing the Freewheel show, there was a guy I was chatting with, and he said, "What is this song?" And it was Diana Ross. He didn't know about it.
With the buzz.
Yeah, and we were like, "This is Diana Ross. Everyone knows her." But these are the younger guys.
The young generation, yeah.
And not even still in their teens. They love Eurobeat because of the energy and everything happening around.
I really sincerely hope, because if it's made in Italy, of course, there's a connection with me, with Iventi Azzurro. But to be honest, also, I think it's interesting. But sometimes I get these suggestions of friendship on the Facebook pages, on my Facebook page of Marcello D'Azzurro. And they are sometimes in Japanese, and I can't read who are they connected with. Sometimes I can see that they're connecting with you or with Roberto Gabrielli. He's on the turntable right now, by the way.
He is? Take him off.
Yeah.
Oh, just the vinyl. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a vinyl. Spinning around. Spinning around. I'm going to be drunk. Now, sometimes I want to expand also for that Eurobeat section on my Facebook pages, but I can't sometimes know who are they referring to or connected with. So if I see an artist like Domino or Giancarlo, I can easily suspect that it's a Super Eurobeat fan or a Eurobeat fan in general. So
you're right. The Japanese fans are really... It's still all in Japan for the Japanese people.
Yeah.
They don't go out to Europe or on the internet. There are a few, but they're pretty hard to reach.
Okay.
They have their own community.
The people you are connected with are mostly in the US or in Canada or where
all over the
are
world.
they?
All over the world.
Oh, spread all over the world. Okay, that's nice. I think that's something that I always thought to be very interesting, not only for the Eurobeat, but also I regarded the Italo Disco. When it's spread all over the world, it's a nice feeling that you're not just a small section in Europe, in Holland, but also spread around the world with Italo Canadian. Like we have these friends in Argentina, disco dial.
Well, even in the chat right now, we've got Phil from Canada, and there are people from Germany. I saw them before, or some Italians, Dutch people as well. Like everywhere are they.
Okay, thank you. Well, I think it's wonderful. People who are now listening to this show, wonderful that you do so. Each and every Monday night we have usually the golden oldies, the Made in Italy sound, but there is also Super Eurobeat involved. So you can connect to this radio station, radiostaddenhaag.com, each and every Monday night for these kind of sounds. I go to this vinyl. He's not really in person on the turntable, Roberto Gabrielli, but he has been in the music scene already for so many years and connected also with Max Covery, with Lombardoni, with Disco Magic, with so many other labels. And this time I had chosen for Dr. Gabriel, well, of course, Roberto Gabrielli, with the Baby Doll singing on the High Energy Attack record label. So we now have involved also Federico Rimonti and Claudio Acatino, because they have been releasing so many songs on the High Energy Attack record label. If you look to their catalog, it's huge. But now we have chosen for this one, Baby Doll, Dr. Gabriel.
Like the night, baby, what to feel? You're gonna feel the love again. All my time just for you every night. Baby doll, just like the night. Baby, what to feel? You're gonna feel the love again. All my time just for you every night. Baby doll, baby doll. I'm losing control. I wanna take it my home. Baby doll, baby doll. I'm screaming for you. You're very hard, it is true. Oh no. Pump your finger. Let's go back into my life. Keep on pushing. Deep inside, up and down. All my time just for you every night. Baby doll, baby doll. I'm losing control. I wanna take it my home. Baby doll, baby doll. I'm screaming for you. You're very hard, it is true. Oh no. Baby, what to feel? You move to be just like the night. Baby, what to feel? You're gonna feel the love again. All my time just for you every night. Baby doll, baby doll. I'm losing control. I wanna take it my home. Baby doll, baby doll. I'm screaming for you. You're very hard, it is true. Oh no.
Roberto Gabrielli, tanti saluti dallo studio Radio Stad Den Haag. A te, ma anche a voi tutti ascoltando la trasmissione qui dalla radio. Iventi d'Azzurro, my name is Marcello. We have Jimmy as a co-host for this Eurobeat program. We have we have Jody, Neodash, Decima Sounds also connected with the show. Kimberly, she's I think the most wonderful you can expect here, apart from Renate, who is of course now at home because she has to work and well, that's the reason she can't be here in the studio. Michiel for the technical support. We are going to finish the show, but not before we have some wonderful tracks still to play for you. One of those is Rosina Pink.
Rosina Pink.
Forgive Me Baby. And I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing about this song.
You know a lot. But you know the title, you know the artist, you know the label?
Yes, it is Energy
year?
Evolution 2022. So it's very new and it's a digital single only. So it's not a vinyl. Rosina Pink. What can you say about Rosina Pink?
Rosina Pink. That's a name that song was sung by Andrea Delfino.
Yes.
Yes, you know her.
Andrea, yeah.
This song was recorded a long time ago, but it got lost.
Oh.
The recording got lost somehow.
So that's why it never has been pressed on vinyl?
It has never been released on vinyl, digital, on the CD, never.
But who found it? Or refound it?
The people at the Dima Studios. I don't know if it was Dima himself, Davide Di Marcantonio, or someone else.
Okay.
But they found a box with a lot of old recordings. And
great!
This was one of them.
That's exciting, of course. I'm sometimes watching on the. That's a little side way to walk upon. But the DK brothers are also visiting abandoned castles.
Yes,
they are
like
going
that.
to find some
The hidden gems.
Yes,
Literally hidden gems.
And I think Davide Di Marcantonio, David, he found a gem, Rosina Pink.
Yes. And
oh my God! And can we listen to that one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, now, so this is a gem. This is something really special. So out of the history and refound again, we thank Davide Di Marcantonio and his crew to listen to this one. Jimmy, a te la linea. You can say what you want about this song again.
I can say what I want. You're gonna listen to Rosina Pink. Forgive me, baby.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Surprise me. I'm not sure what you think about this special of the Eurobeat sounds, but you know, in Dutch they could say, je kan aan alles wennen behalve hangen. Dan ga je dood.
Nou, ik zeg hem, Mars, ik ben er een beetje nu aan het gewend aan het raken.
Weet je wat mooi is? Michiel zegt net...
Langzaam krijgen dat virus toegediend.
Ja, oké, Michiel is always like, yeah, this is too energetic, too much BPM for me, I don't like it. But just now he said, "Oh, this is a slow song. It's only 150 BPM." Like, oh, you started to get used to the sound.
Yeah, it's so easy to say when you were present in the studio and you have this wave of sound over your head, into your system. It's so different than you just listen to a song via your laptop or maybe just over the phone. That's not to compare, really, nothing to compare with that. So I can imagine that you could have some difficulties, but if you have the full beat, the warm sound of the song, and then you could be a Super Eurobeat fan. I hope we could surprise you tonight with some songs. Maybe you knew some and otherwise they were new to you. And if you are really a Eurobeat lover, I hope we entertained you with this thing as a special. And we promised each other already to make a follow-up. Not to waiting too long, but we make a follow-up because we have on a piece of paper still some things that we didn't play for you. And also my vinyls, I have put them now in the bag, but I have so many things to choose again to you from all the other labels as well. Jimmy, what's going to be the last song? Can you say something about, because it has been Farina Equivalent or Sci-Fam, so to speak.
Yeah, Sci-Fam.
And what can you say about it?
It was on this CD. You could maybe show it.
Oh yeah.
It's the best of Super Eurobeat 2021. Released in 2022, so and it's the best of Super Eurobeat for this year.
It's a very maybe obvious question, but the best of 21 which means all the songs on this compilation CD were published in 21.
Or maybe we had the Super Eurobeat CDs, like every month, every 2 months there was a new Super Eurobeat CD. They stopped doing those.
Yes.
That's volume 250, and now they're doing a best of each year with all the new songs. So
okay.
It's just those songs. It's automatically, those are the best songs.
Wonderful.
They are the only ones.
And I see this is the same company, Avex.
Yes, it's still Avex. Avex Tracks releasing them. And it's still going. Not every month, not every 2 months, but at least every year.
And I think it's a double one, right? Because I see
the second CD is non-stop.
I see that, 16 tracks on the usual normal CD and then the non-stop mix with more than 30 tracks. Wow. The best of Super Eurobeat, and this is from last year, 21. Okay, so you selected already that Sci-Fam track.
Yeah.
Maybe we listen to the voice of Mauro Farina, but you're not sure, you said.
Last time I was here, we had also I think it was a Mark Foster song.
And
but
the
vocals used to be Mauro Farina in the past, but this time it was Manuel from Gas Gas Gas, for example.
Yeah.
He only recorded 2 songs, so this is a new song that Manuel did not record. And I think this is Mauro Farina back on the vocals.
Okay.
And he said us a few years ago he's gonna stop singing.
yeah, true.
I think he came back from that.
Or they, like Davide, they found an old one.
I think this is a new song because it sounds very newish, like the newer style.
Okay,
it's very energetic, very, just energetic, very happy song as well.
So we suspect it as new. Okay, well, then I grabbed the opportunity, of course, Jimmy, to thank you for your share of selecting the songs for tonight and preparing the show. And, of course, surprising me with Nick Vestari and Amanda. I knew there was something coming up from Mandy, but not in combination with Nick. So thank you for that. And, of course, let's do it again.
For sure.
In the near future.
For sure.
Okay. Kimberly, thank you for being beautiful and supporting.
And eating all the chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Kimberly is nearly sleeping now at this moment.
No.
Nearly.
She's always.
Tired.
Then she will be the sleeping beauty.
Yeah.
Jody,
then
thank you.
Oh,
and still connected with the internet. So you can, of course, see something of this and remember the name Deshima Sounds. So you will find him on the internet for sure. Michiel, dankjewel for the support, the technical support. Thank you. And next week we have another episode of Iventi Razzurro with the Golden Classic Sounds made in Italy. And now we are going to conclude this special with that track. Under the name of Ken Martin, A Dance Song is the title, and it came from Saifam this year. Enjoy. Ciao Eurobeaters. Ciao, ciao.
De Eurobeat. Je gaat er langzamerhand aan wennen, ik weet het zeker. Dit was Iventi dan Zuro. Hier op jouw maandagavond, bedankt je voor het luisteren. En nog even kleine mededelingjes hier zo even tussendoor. Morgen is er nog steeds geen wijntje, plaatje, praatje. Dat is pas eind augustus weer terug. Dus dan weet je dat alvast. En vergeet ook niet, woensdagavond hebben wij weer André den Hartog, de ex-DJ van de Tahiti. Die gaat er weer jouw Stad Classics voorschotelen. Dat doet hij iedere woensdagavond tussen 8 en 10 uur, zo ongeveer. En dan hebben we natuurlijk de rest van de week ook de Freaky Friday Night weer voor je. Met allerlei diverse DJ's die hele leuke mixen maken iedere week weer. Want wij gaan gewoon in de zomer door. En ook zaterdagavond is er weer allemaal mixen van Remixed. En ook Ingrid Elting, als alles mee zit, met All You Can Dance. Voor de rest wens ik je een hele fijne nacht. En vergeet één ding niet. Aanstaande zondag is er natuurlijk weer een doucheco. En het wordt weer een hele speciale. Ik heb van Rick Rotterdam weer een hele leuke binnengekregen. We gaan eens terug naar een Haagse flitsende 100. Maar dan gaan we terug naar het jaar 1988. Is eigenlijk het einde van Radio Stad op 1 januari. En dat jaar verder gaan we dan weer zo'n Haagse flitsende 100 behandelen. Nou, ik wens je wat rusten voor zometeen. Bedankt dat je geluisterd hebt. En ik zou zeggen, tot woensdagavond bij André den Hartog in Stad Classics.
Every Sunday evening, 8 p.m. Central European Time, we spin those old school dance hits, Italo disco and high energy from the 80s. www.radiostaddenhaag.nl. Live with your requests. Go to our website, click the box and mail us your request. Radio Stad Den Haag. Every Sunday live.
Iedere zondag tussen 5 en 7, Michiel van der Brugge in Doucheco. Met natuurlijk een terugblik naar de Haagse flitsende 50 uit de 80s. Jouw douche vol met disco. Elke zondag tussen 5 en 7 op Radio Stad.